Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be reacting to My Adventures of Superman Episode 5. Now, last time we left off, it looks like Lois pieced it together that Clark is Superman. So, I'm not a huge fan of, this type of strife, but let's see how they handle it, because I assume that's going to be, obviously, the name of the title of the episode is You Will Believe a Man Can Lie. So, I assume that's going to be a huge part of this episode. Let's just see how they handle this.
Without me.
Oh, they're jogging bros? That's kind of fun. Oh my god, Jimmy got his own grifter. I mean, what? That's not even like a. That's not even like a fun. It's not even like a fun takedown video. He just says nah. Like, oh, okay, okay, whatever. Where does he keep the phone? In his underwear, I guess. Ah, poor Jimmy, man. He just wants to go squatching. This is the one thing that's like, quote unquote, not bugging me, I guess, about the series is like the villain designs have been kind of like underwhelming, but I get they're supposed to be like up and coming or developing, and maybe they'll become their more comic booky counterpart. But like the tech, obviously, it seems like it's all coming from the same place. But I guess I'm interested where it's coming from, and it might be Task Force X or something. But yeah, I just want to know more about that aspect of it because yeah, I mean the tech is cool, but oh, okay. Never mind. I guess. I mean, very techy again, but well, let's see. Oh boy, here we go. So he just tossed however heavy that. Also, wait, hold on. I know it's you can lift up a dumbbell and it's heavy, but it's kind of impressive that Steve was able to lift up a dumbbell so heavy that when Clark just tossed it, it like crushed the file cabinet like easily. But also, he's doing a horrible job at like hiding how strong he is. Unless he's trying to go off with a beefcake. Okay. What? I am going to be so interested how they tackle this in this episode because it is so obvious that he like obviously I think maybe that they're trying to play on the fact that like the identity of Superman is also kind of funny when you're paying attention to Clark like as much as especially if someone is like her. So if you pay attention to Clark as much as she does, like I guess it is really obvious that like he's disappearing a lot. Like but he's not helping his own case by going, I got a bagel. Hey, soon as something pops up, I gotta get back out. Like he's not helping his case at all. Okay, this is pretty interesting. Like adding a certain character element to Jimmy being an outsider, which I feel like we've been kind of seeing it every like episode, little by little. I like how no matter what media, Steve Lombard is like the same exact type of character type. Oh my god, wait. Is that it? Okay, okay. I know it's like inconsequential, but is that really it for his YouTube channel? Is that what I have to do? Just go out, say a channel's thing, and just say no, and then that's the. I guess that's as creative as Steve Lombard can be. Why can't he just break out of it? Is it like? Oh, okay. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. So maybe people. I don't know if you've seen as much as I did, but I've seen some rumblings here and there. People saying like Superman's getting beat up a lot, and yada yada yada. But now that like he's piecing together, not piecing it together. Now that the tech seems to be from Krypton or like from where he landed. It seems like multiple meteorites, obviously where kryptonite comes from. So maybe the tech is Kryptonian, so that's why maybe they're actually hurting him, and that's why he gets hit so hard and actually feels these things. Because usually, even if it's a young Superman, if someone punches you with tech that supposed to make you stronger, usually wouldn't do anything to Superman. Kidnap. Oh, so they're thinking the other person is Superman. Interesting.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
Oh no, they're gonna miss
with my
the.
best friends.
They're gonna miss squatching time. I love that Clark is so like upstanding that he's like, I can't even threaten people. Who even is who even is this person? Okay, so it's Task Force X, I assume, because that looks like Slade has the orange skull and everything. Oh, I guess it's her. I guess her name's Heatwave. Because ooh, oh, what the hell? Okay, it is okay. It is okay. I'm not gonna lie, not in a negative way, but it is so weird having Slade and Task Force X so much in a Superman show because I when I think of Slade, I think of Teen Titans, Nightwing, Batman, and like same thing with Task Force X and Suicide Squad. Like I think of like the Batman side of the DC mythos. So I guess in a way it does make sense because Amanda Waller would be hella like scared slash wanting to capture or investigate whatever Superman is because it's a threat to national security, yada yada yada. But I don't know. It's just interesting enough that we have like Slade being so important. Okay, that silhouette looked really cool though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. This is kind of sick. I was gonna say Heatwave was kind of lame. This Slade definitely seems a little bit more. I mean, he's always been sadistic, but oh, is it using its own arm with? Yeah, it's using its own arm like a hammer. Who is this general? Okay. Oh yeah, this is getting serious. He's actually getting really hurt. Ooh, this is a pretty sick looking fight though. Whoa! Oh, the way that part was slayed was kind of fire. Ooh, who the hell are you, dude? That the fight choreography with Slade was really tight though. At least we know he has a at least a heart, because he stopped him. He stopped Slade from actually, like, I guess, killing him, because he would have just probably shot that at his heart or stomach or something, right? And like I said, I do think it's made. This is their version of kryptonite so far. I'm assuming, because everything that is made with this tech seems to be hurting, burning, like it actually hurts him. Like, interesting stuff. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh boy, and the environment, everything is darker, gray. Here we go. Oh, brother. And they left Jimmy. Oh, dude. Well, what is this? Well, I forget what it's called. I mean, and I'm going to film school, right? This is the part, like, I think it's called, like, in the script, like, no, like, all hope is lost or something. Like, it's basically the low point of the story right now, I guess. How many episodes is this season supposed to be anyway? I don't even know. No way. Are we gonna do Gorilla Grodd next? That's the only thing I could think of. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So that was the episode. Wow. And even the end credits, the picture has them all three split up. Okay. So that was the episode. Okay. Some thoughts here. First thing, episode was really good. The action with Slade and the robots and stuff was really cool. Heat Wave and a lot of the techie stuff, aside from Parasite, has been kind of eh. Livewire was cool though. I'll give them that. But yeah, this episode definitely leaned more on the emotional side and, like, that aspect of friendship and lies and keeping stuff from people. So, like, here's my thoughts on the Superman Lois thing. I think, in a way, I want to say Lois is wrong for this, but, like, I can see her point of view, because she cares about someone, and obviously they haven't been coy about how much they, like, want, like, basically want to fuck each other. Like, they love, like, they are, like, blushing and, like, seeing, like, they care about each other a lot. So when someone you care about perceives, at least from your POV where it was blind, because, whatever, and then you find out there's someone, they're basically this person that you want to do your stories about, and all this other stuff. I could see how in your POV that you think this person lied to you. And of course, Clark lied, but my opinion is I feel like she was in the wrong, because it's not something he was so inadvertently, like, against telling her. I think there was even an episode where, like, he was going to tell her, but she didn't give him the chance to, like, naturally tell him or let him tell her, and she just forced it out of him as soon as she got an inkling of who he could be. And I feel like that's on brand with her character, the way she's written in this show, because she's so gung-ho and so, like, foolhardy in this, like, series, that she's willing to do anything. And that's where I'm also jumping in. I'm like, but like Lois, like she lied a bunch of times in the beginning of the show, where she and like every time they go out to do a news report or whatever, she like lies to both Jimmy and Clark, and like does all these things. So it's like I'm like I'm like 70-30. Like I get where Lois is coming from, but I do think it wasn't right of her to force it out of him like that because he clearly was gonna tell her at some point, and he did have a point in terms of like she did initially start by saying like she was gonna tell everyone his secrets and stuff like that. So I think this works for me so far because they are a younger version of, let's say, the adult characters, like they were in Superman 2, I think, which is like this exact same scenario happened with Lois and Clark in that movie. So yeah, I don't know. I think that was interesting, and we'll see how it goes from here. So far, I'm still liking the series a lot, a lot, a lot. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Pretty good episode, but if all that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.